Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens. I say the Queens of Boxing Talk. How y'all been this weekend? How y'all been? It's been a fun-filled weekend. Okay, friend, how you doing over there?
It's been a hell of a weekend, hasn't it, friend? How did we be so involved in so many things? That's so crazy. Don't nobody know us, right? We just a little piece of shit channel. That's what y'all keep calling us. It's wow. Okay.
Y'all come on in the room. Come
Say
on
that.
in. Come on in the room. Friend, how was your weekend? Aside from boxing, how was your weekend?
Oh, okay. It was cool, friend. I don't have no complaints. It's all good. How was your weekend? Your hair's down again, like to shout out to the people that's on the lock journey with me. My friend left me out in the cold, and I want to let y'all know in October, by the time my birthday comes, I'm gonna let y'all see what my shit then did. My shit then did, and I'm happy now. I'm not as shameful as I was of them because I was looking like uncle. I'm starting to look like auntie now with the good dreads.
I'll be twisted back up this week.
Excellent, friend.
I'll be back twisted up this week.
Excellent.
I had somewhere to go last night. Shout out to the Space City Dupes at the U of A. I had somewhere to go last night, so I had to take my stuff down so I could be presentable. I had to put on a little bit of semi-formal wear and be cute and whatnot last night. So I had to take my hair down, but I will be twisted back this week, and we'll see from there. Anyway, y'all come on in the room. I know what y'all are here for. We have plenty of things to cover. We have a fight to discuss that happened last night. We have a weigh-in to discuss that happened earlier this morning for a fight that's happening early in the morning. And we have a press conference to dig into. So y'all come on in the room. How you doing, Pink Meadows? How are you, Nakia? Make them freeze. Corbin, what's going down behind the lens TV? Hey, Dion Williams, D21519, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shawala Ya, how are you? D. McCall, Wookly Wook. I think that's how. No, Wookie Wook. I'm sorry, I put an L in there. Wookie Wook. We know you be in here talking your shit. Just be respectful, Wookie. We ain't got no problems with you, honey. Healer, the teacher. What's up, Big Joe Townsend in the house? Marcus, Cam Williams, GD. What's going down? Hey, Harvey Johnson. What's up? Let's see who else. ATL, Unanimous Boxing Sports. How are you? Hey, Mommy, Linda Johnson. Ramses, how are you? King Moab. Frank from the Land, Marcel Curry, Bionic Prince. Errol Ferry, Chiquila Fields. Hey, girl. Hey, Chiquila. How you doing? Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl. What's up? Hey, Benaya Wright, girl. What's going down? Sugar Free Mark. All the sisters came in here back to back.
You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
The goal was this year, friend, to bring more women into boxing and box fucking what? We did that shit.
Y'all, come on
I'm
in.
so happy to see y'all in here. Y'all making my day for real.
I just love the girls. Okay, GFS Blackout, how are you? We've been missing you, GFS Blackout. Where you been? You come on back in the room. Hey, Quell. Let's say who else we got? Tanaris Robinson, how are you? KG Too Tall. K Miggs, Daniel Grayson, Healer. Our first super chat of the night. Boxiana, you getting locks? I love you. Yeah, she just hiding them from us. She got them
Yeah,
under
because
there.
I've been walking through this bitch looking like Uncle Dad.
Uncle Dad is only reserved for specials. Don't.
I'm just saying, I've been walking through this bitch looking like Uncle Dad.
Phenomenal Mexican is back in the house. What's going down, Phenomenal Mexican? Thick Vegan Afro. How you doing? Sticks and Jabs. Ravens Nation. No evidence. Let's see who else we got down off in through here. TZ Frank. Come on
But
in.
I said I am not a woman.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
a
sorry. Oh, Benaya, I'm so sorry. Benaya, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I thought you. I'm pleased. My sincerest apologies. I did not mean. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't know why I was thinking. I got you mixed up with somebody on Twitter. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, please forgive me. I did not mean no harm. Now we be playing, but I don't play like that. I'm sorry. Boss Cowboy Sports, Skills from New Orleans, Daniel Grayson. How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in the room, y'all. Come on in. So listen, we gonna get up into some good stuff. Okay. Um, First of all, we're gonna talk about the fight that's actually coming up tomorrow. That a lot of y'all will probably miss because it's coming up super early in the morning, and that is Monster Inoue versus Luis Nery. Okay, it is a super bantamweight fight. A lot of people don't still act like they don't know who Naoya Monster Inoue is, but in my opinion, he is the toughest of the smaller guys that box. He fights at 122. He is the undisputed champion down there. He's a two-time undisputed champion. So this is his second weight class being undisputed. He's fighting Luis Nery. Okay, going down tomorrow in Japan. Okay, friend, did you see the weigh-in for this fight?
I did.
And do you give? I'm just go straight to it. We just gonna talk about the main event because we probably gonna be sleep through the undercard anyway. Do you give, first of all, both gentlemen may wait. Do you give Luis Nery any chance in this fight? Let me know your prediction.
I'm going with Inoue under 9. Um, yeah, I'm going with Inoue under 10. I'm going with Inoue under 10. I just don't think I ain't never thought that highly of Nery. I don't know why. Like I know everybody be big on him. I just ain't never been because he always be messing up. Like when it comes to weight and stuff, like he ain't never good. So I ain't never just been big on him really. I hope in a way like going there and really like punish him on some you've been fucking around with these people type shit. I'm waking up in them. I can't wait to see that shit. I've been waiting for somebody to beat him up real good.
Because he talk a lot. He talk good hard shit. He talks a lot of good hard shit. And for those of you who don't know, Nery was also in the camp at one time of Eddie Reynoso and the PED Poppers over there. We'll get to that later because your guy is also in that camp. We'll talk about it later though. Anyway, I too am picking Inoue. I believe that he's going to stop Nery, and I think he's probably going to stop Nery kind of early because Inoue is a really accurate puncher. And anybody who knows Nery, you know that he is very weak to his abdominals. Okay, I think Brandon Figueroa stopped him badly with a slicing punch in his gut, and I think he has very tender abdominals, and I think Inoue is going to focus and attack his midsection, and I think he's going to get him up out of there. I'm thinking before 6. I think he'll get him out of there before 6. I just don't think Nery has much for Inoue. And I know some of y'all just do not want to give it up for the monster. But I like him.
I love him. He's so fucking fun to watch. And I don't know why they hate on you know why they hating on him. You know why they mad?
They mad because he be, he I don't know why they mad though, because their favorite gives him all the credit in the world.
Yeah, but they favorite fuck around and fuck around. Did you see now all of a sudden they have been talking back and forth and what they're willing to go down to 130?
I told y'all months ago that that's the fight, that's the mega fight they want for him. We'll talk about it later, but that is the mega fight that they want for him. Ever since Leonard Ellerby started talking about he could really fight at 130, he could make 130. I knew then what the play was. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's what I think the play is, and he's showing him so much respect so that it won't be shunned when it happens. I see the play. I see through all that stuff. I see it. Anyway, Monster Inoue tomorrow by emphatic stoppage over Luis Nery. If you guys are up early going to work Monday morning, it's going to be on. The main event probably is going to come on, depending on where you are, East or West Coast, about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I encourage you, if you have, I think it's on ESPN Plus, go ahead and tune into that. Should be a banger, because now Nery's gonna come to fight. I just don't think he's gonna be able to hold up to the fire that's gonna come back from Inoue. So that's that. Okay, we ain't gonna spend a lot of time on that. We do have to get to what happened last night. Excellent card. I must say, turned out to be a really good card. People, the buzz for Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez didn't reach the heights that normal Canelo fights reach, in my opinion, but it actually turned out to be a good card. I'm going to read these super chats before we get into that. Jay, thank you, Jay. Jay says, cook Sean Porter. He said Ryan has good in him. Oh, we on job.
We absolutely are on the job.
We definitely got words for him. Definitely. And our girl Sugar Free Mars came in. She says, big queen energy in the fucking building. Infinite love to my sisters. Right back at you, my girl. Right back at you. So, listen. Hey, Just K. Hey, Cool Breeze. Hey, Travion Tutorial. I see y'all coming on in here, Mr. Sheldon. What's going on? Y'all come on in the room. Deacon Dollars, I see. Yesterday, okay, fight card. I say our guy. We both like him. Stanionis finally got back in the ring. Finally. So Stanionis was first of all, before we talk about Stanionis, on the undercard, they had Jesus Ramos on that undercard. I was a little bit shocked that he had been dropped down to the undercard like that.
I watched him on YouTube, friend.
Yeah. I was a little bit shocked about that. I mean, he lost to Lubin. I don't think that deserved putting him on the undercard like that. I was like, oh. But he got the job done. And I think that job is going to get him back on the undercard of a main card. He ended up stopping, who was it that he fought? He fought Johan Gonzalez, and he got a nice TKO stoppage in round 9. Wobbled the young man. He tried to get back up, and he put him back down. Referee called it off. What do you think about Jesus Ramos? Who do you want to see him fight next? How you feel about them putting him on the undercard?
I was surprised when I heard his name. I was like, who? Then they said it again. I was like, what? How the fuck he get way down here? I don't know, friend. I honestly don't know who I want to see him fight next. Like, it's a lot of open room at 154. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. He not at 154. He at one.
No, he at 54.
Is he at 54?
Yeah, he at 54 with Lubin.
That's Cobra back. That's who.
Yeah, that's Cobra back. Exactly.
Okay. it's a lot of open room at 154, friend. I mean, just get another fight, but don't be on the YouTube portion of the card, sir. You are a bigger name than that. My God,
I
I
thought
was
so.
shocked.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, why they do him like that? I mean, but okay. Glad he got the win though. Glad he got the win. Hopefully he'll get back on the undercard of a main card. But I'm glad he got that win. Okay, so now we're gonna jump to the main card, undercard. Okay, and we will start with the first bout of the night, which was Stanionis. I love Stanionis. Glad to see him back. He fought a gentleman named Gabriel Maestre. Okay, they fight at 147. Stanionis has been off almost 2 years, almost, if not. He's been off a long time. Injuries, canceled fights have kept him out of the ring. He had a abdominal tear that he had to get repaired, and then he had to rehab it. So I was very eager to see him back in the ring. Friend, how did you like Stanionis last night?
I was very happy for him. He did a good, amazing job for somebody that had been out the ring for 2 years for no fight. He put on. I was proud to see him win last night. He did great. Good for him. Now go get your get backs on all your missed action. He deserves that, friend.
147. I felt like initially this year, because of the Bud and the EJ fight, it kind of left 147 open. Now Boots has gone to Matchroom. He's somewhere solid. So he should be getting more fights now. But like 147 has ushered in a new group of potential candidates just waiting to take over the division. So we have Stanionis there. Congratulations to him last night. Really good win coming off that long of a layoff. And he looks like a basic fighter, but he's very solid. He's solid. So I want to see him with upgraded competition to see if he's able to upgrade his action, see if he's able to upgrade his game. He looked good though. He looked in phenomenal shape. But then there was a other 147-pound match on the same card, next fight, which happened to be, well, it wasn't the next fight. We'll go to the next fight. The next fight was Brandon Figueroa. This was at 126. Brandon Figueroa versus what's his name? Magalino, I think. So we hadn't seen Brandon in a while either. Okay, we really ain't seen no PBC fighters in a while, if we being honest. Okay. But I like Brandon Figueroa. I have been waiting for him to get back in the ring. He lost to Fulton. He lost his belt at 122 to Fulton, decided he was going to move up to 126. How did you feel about Brandon Figueroa yesterday? He ended up getting a decision win. No, he got a 9th round TKO.
He stopped him
Mm-hmm.
with a body shot. That shit was
Ooh.
fucking crazy. Young Hannibal Lecter. I love to see young Hannibal Lecter in the ring. He cold. The whole family good to me. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there thinking last night, him and his brother-in-law on the same card. I wonder if that baby gonna box. You know how you look to people's future. I wonder if that baby is gonna box because him is a Figueroa and a Barrios.
Ain't that something?
Crazy, but super, super, super fantastic fighter. Anything Brandon do, he always putting his heart in it. He work hard, he hit hard, he always look decent in the ring or on the scales. Like they just a good, solid fighting family. And I love to see him in the ring, man. Like that shit was crazy with that body shot yesterday.
And his opponent was the one, actually, he came over 2 pounds overweight. So it was interesting because he was in there trying to win. They was in there slugging it out. Brandon was actually taking some punches yesterday that I did not like him taking, if I'm being honest. I want him to tighten up a little bit on that defense because he was taking some shots. He liked to brawl. He likes to fight in close, phone booth style. He likes to bang. And he caught him low early in the fight, and he was rolling on the ground. And he caught him low. I saw it. I was like, oof, I know that hurt. But he was able to get up. His opponent was able to get up, shake it off, and keep coming forward. Fought a really good fight. But Brandon tucked in a nice left. it almost seemed like a hook uppercut combination that got right under the elbow and just right in the perfect place. And when he hit it, it's like it was like it was just like a shotgun. Bam. He knew he wasn't getting up. Brandon knew he wasn't getting up. He just walked off because he knew that was it. It was a perfectly placed body shot, and it was nothing he could do. Absolutely nothing he could do. It was a beautifully placed body shot. And so kudos to him for getting the victory. I do want to see him tighten up on that defense. However, I'm eager to see if he and Cool Boy Steph will be running it back at 126 because they had a really good fight at 122. So I would love to see them running back at 126 at some point in time. But congratulations to Brandon Figueroa yesterday. And so now I do want to discuss the fight before the main event, which was another 147-pound fight. And I would like to see these two winners get in the ring and clash. We had Mario Barrios, the Azteca warrior from San Antonio. He was fighting the younger brother of Marcus Maidana, who is Fabian Maidana. Okay. And I was watching this fight out at an event, so I couldn't really hear commentary, which was great. But I was looking at the fight, and I saw Mario Barrios put him down in, I think, the third or fourth round with a nice shot to his temple. He went down, but he was able to get up, able to continue the fight. And as the fight went on, I started to see Mario Barrios' face change. Friend, what were your thoughts watching that fight? How did you feel about Mario Barrios and what happened in that fight?
I don't like what happened to his eye. I was like, what in the fuck? I didn't even think he was getting hit like that for that eye to be doing that. I know it's closed this morning. Like he cannot see through that eye this morning. It was damn near closed after the fight. I'm proud of Mario Warrior. Like it ain't really much to discuss. The one thing that you gonna know that Mario is gonna do when he get in the fucking ring, he gonna fight. He ain't gonna be in there fucking around doing like no extra shit. He literally gonna be in there on your ass. So like he came out with his Aztec shit on. I was like, go ahead, Warrior. Put that shit on. I like to see him come out with his shit because like he represent his people hard. Something y'all could take some fucking notes.
Every time I see him come out there, I want to do him like that.
Yeah. But some of these people can take some notes while they paying homage to their own. Okay. Anyways, moving right along. If y'all want to look for something putting on for their people, take a look at Mario Barrios. He doing that shit every single time. But Mario's put on, I want to see Mario and Stanionis.
That's the one.
Make that motherfucker next.
That's the one.
That's it.
That's the one I'm really, really, really hoping the PBC makes. That's gonna be a good ass fight. So yeah. Hey BF, we see you in here. Hey BF TV. Glad to see you back, hun. So yeah. Congratulations to Mario Barrios. He fights like a warrior every time. Dehydrated or not. He gonna bring the BESS he has to give. Okay. But he looked good last night. I just did not like, and Bella says that he swells easily. So I don't like that though, because that, he couldn't see for the end part of that fight. I know he had issues seeing out of that eye. It was almost closed. So he gotta block some of that, because baby, you need your eyes in there. You're gonna have to see and everything like that. Let's see. I read that one. Nakia, make them freeze Corbin. She says, can we talk about Porter's Smurfette suit?
Let's just talk about Sean Porter while we're here before we get to Canelo. We might as well just get it out the way. Sean Porter never gives complete look. I'm starting to think that he related to Clarissa. And I'm going to take up for Clarissa today on this show. Something y'all ain't seen me do in a long ass fucking time. But I'm gonna get on some next today. Um, him and Clarissa are related. They never have a complete outfit. Either the outfit is good or the hair is fucked up, or the hair is good and the outfit is fucked up. I need somebody to help him because his friends, I know his friends, they don't give a fuck. They let him get up there. The suit was decent. I like the tailored suit look. I do, friend. Suits ain't gotta be big. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
it
don't
ain't gotta
like
be. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say
I
it.
don't want them big, but I don't want them too small either. Like
His shit was. He had grew out of that. And you know what's crazy? Sean Porter rewears his suit. That's the suit that he wore for the Spence fight. You remember it?
I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I
The
don't.
Spence Ugas fight. You remember when he was out here for Spence Ugas? He had on a nice blue suit and the white shirt and the white forces.
It wasn't the same suit, was it?
That was absolutely the same suit. I'll never forget it because it was decent fitting at that time. Sean rewears his suits. With that ain't no problem. But if you gonna rewear a suit, you gonna have to remix that motherfucker with something. Like you can't just not surprise me because I pay attention to everything. And that shirt too. The
That was
tie.
my problem. The shirt and the tie combination is too busy. Okay, if you're gonna have a busy tie and pocket square, have a solid shirt. Don't have the busy shirt, the busy tie, and the too little suit, and then the hair all over the place. Everything was wrong yesterday. Everything was all wrong yesterday. Everything was all wrong yesterday. Sean, what are you doing? I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Like I be telling y'all, like people notice the things that y'all doing, and y'all don't think that people be talking the shit that they be saying. They see that shit and save it for a later date to fucking discuss about your ass. Like, you guys, we have to stop giving people shit to talk about. Like, y'all fix me on that fucking her. Once one person told me one time too many that they didn't like my hair. So you know what I started doing? I said I got a trick for y'all motherfuckers. You won't catch me on the motherfucking bad hair day because they like to screenshot that shit and put you on the internet. You're not gonna have me in a bad wig on the world's finest internet. You got me fucked up. No, let's not do that. You're not gonna do that. Sean Porter says, you know what? Hit me with your best fucking shot. And I didn't even get to see the shoes. I know the shoes were black.
I didn't even make it to the shoes. I stopped at the short blazer. He looked like a pilgrim. He looked like he had on a pilgrim outfit. If you remember what the pilgrims used to wear and how the blazer is cut right there before the pocket start, Sean, just I'm tired. I'm really tired.
I am also tired, and Phenomenal Mexican kiss my ass. I don't even wear fucking lashes no more because y'all made fun of me for a whole year. Boxing and barbecue made it a fucking habit to ask. Nick's fucking brother got a whole name for me that I didn't even ask for. They got the kids calling me this fucking name, you guys. Like, that's how bad it was. And y'all didn't tell me shit. Y'all let me get the fuck up on national television and them big ass fucking lashes, knowing fucking well that shit didn't look good. Y'all was supposed to be my friends. But guess what? Y'all let me do it. VJ told me. VJ said that shit don't look how you think it look. He's like, you need to stop wearing that shit. And I was like, what's wrong with me? He's like, that shit don't look how you think it look. It looked bad. I was like, oh. And then I stopped wearing them and I went back and looked at myself and I was like, oh, bitch. I had some big ones on one time, friend. I was like, oh, man, say they was big and they was black, friend. I look like them people that I be laughing at on Instagram when they go to the last check and they stack them motherfuckers up. That was me. Hey, that was me.
Friend, we had just really started working together, and I didn't feel comfortable yet to say that. I didn't. I did not. I did not feel comfortable
You
yet.
didn't have to, friend. They got me right on together. They were secretly making fun of me right in my face, and I didn't even notice it. Lashes. That is my name, you guys. Lashes.
That's what my brother calls her.
Why did I end up with that shit? VJ told me, he said, that shit ugly. Take that shit off. It don't look how you think it look. I was like, it don't look, what do you mean? It just don't look good.
Yes, Bella. Yes.
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
doing better. Bella, I didn't cut the face makeup in half, Bella.
Okay, but see, why my mama had to come in here and rain on my parade? Why
Oh,
she had to come in here? She didn't even
Auntie,
have
what you say, girl? Hold on, let me go look.
she didn't want you to be the only one talking about Nick. That's what I said about the bust down. She hates when I have my hair in the two braids. She hates. I call it the bust down. She hates it.
Then
Mama,
it's cute.
you didn't have to. You did not have to come on here. And you didn't.
That's okay, Annie. That's all right. Swing for me. That's okay.
Yeah,
Swing for me too.
You ain't really had to do me like that.
See, if Chance called me lashes, do you know how embarrassing that is for the kids to get in on the shit?
But the evolution.
Auntie B, where your lashes at? Listen, Chance, I don't want to have to grab you up, son. I love you, but I'll grab you.
The evolution. OG Ill Gill, he says, hey, Queens, Tank got a problem on his hands. You know we finna get into that, don't you? You know we finna get into that. We have one more fight to discuss. Congratulations to Mario Barrios on his win last night, okay? He ended up getting the unanimous decision against Maidana's little brother Fabian. After he knocked him down in the fourth round, he was able to fight through his swollen eye and get the unanimous decision. And that the fight we are looking for next is Ramos and Mario Barrios. Okay, that's the fight we're looking for next.
You don't want no. Stand. Go get Stan, little fight.
Stanionis is the one because Ramos is at 54. I want EJ and Ramos. That's what I want. I want EJ and Ramos. That's a good fight. That's a good return fight for Errol Spence Jr. Especially since he's not gonna get the Fundora fight because Fundora's out. I think that'll be a good fight for EJ to come back on. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the main event. Your favorite, Canelo Alvarez against Jaime Munguia yesterday. Friends, Canelo ended up having a 12-round unanimous decision victory over Jaime Munguia. And I saw a lot of people acting like it wasn't a good fight. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that fight. How did you feel about that fight? Because I don't know why people hating on it.
Because people want to hate on the motherfucking face. I want to say one thing before we get into the fight. The strings are the way to my heart. I got a guitar player, a bass player. The strings are the way to my heart. I don't like no singing fucking anthem. But baby, when they got up there and did the national anthem last night, it had some spice to it. I thoroughly enjoyed it very, very much. I listened to it twice today because I liked it so fucking much. Shout out to Canelo for pulling that shit out the bag because we know that was you and Team Canelo because nobody would have thought to have done that shit like that.
The violins were impressive.
It was perfect. It was perfect. I was very much taken aback because I wasn't expecting it like that. I thought somebody was going to get up there and sing. They basically going to join that shit together. Let's move on.
I enjoyed it. I can't lie. I enjoyed it. I want to know how you felt about this fight, baby, because, hey, it went much better than what I expected.
I told y'all, the king gonna reign supreme. Y'all came in here picking on folk ass Jaime Munguia. I was nervous at first because I know Jaime is a volume puncher. And so I was expecting for Canelo to get tired. It was the real Mexican monster in that motherfucker last night because what happened, Jaime Munguia? Your feet got from up under you. I was shook. Is this the king coming for his fucking Burger King crowd? It is. Go off, Canelo. And then, we love David over here. We told David to get in the ring. David was like, David, you was supposed to get your goddamn ass in there.
Is
You
that
don't
what
let
he was doing? Did he tell David to get in the ring? Is that
you
was
saw what
that
he
for
said.
David? Was that
You
for
saw what
him?
he was looking right at David. You saw what he said. The King said get in the ring. The King said get in the ring. Go off. I was lit last night for until I fell asleep. Cause I was tired. It was raining. When it was raining, it was, man, say, when I tell you the stones came through, baby, I don't know. It knocked me right off my feet. But I was lit. I was very much proud. It looked like Canelo really got in his bag for this camp. Cause he was expecting a real fucking fight. And he got one. Cause
Yeah.
he was getting hit. We're not gonna exclude that fact, but good competitive fight. I don't know what the hell people was expecting. Canelo did what he was supposed to do. Um, Jaime Munguia, I never sold on him, friend. I didn't want this fight anyway. And if Canelo fight Bite Langer, I'm really gonna have a fucking problem because I don't like him at all. I want him to get up there and call Canelo the N word. Let me see what that shit be about because he can't not stop saying. I'm not gonna stop talking about that, friend. I can't let it go. I know you New Yorkians got y'all fucking thing, but I don't like how he do it. I don't like those ha ha moments. But all hail the king, the face of fucking boxing, the one, the truth. Just in case you in here, the one, the beer maker, the gas station owner, him. Go off. Why David didn't get in that ring, friend?
Because David has another fight coming up and he knows he needs to focus on that fight. Why get in the ring and act like you don't have another fight coming up?
You get your ass in the ring, talk all that shit. Canelo don't want to fight me, but when Canelo said here, 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 David was like, "Ew, brother, ew, go out, friend, go ahead, brother,
You
ew."
asking why he didn't get in the ring, I want to know why he didn't call him out when he was in the ring and on the mic. When the man asked him if that
He
the fight he wanted, that's why he didn't say, hell yeah, I want David
he
Benavidez
told
next.
him to get in the ring, friend. They could have
After
had that
after the
discussion in the
whole
ring.
interview, after
Oh,
there's
he
no
had to
mic
get.
in the face,
Oh,
now
he
you
need to
want
put
to
his.
say
You wanted him to yell and rip his shirt off. I want to fight you, Nick.
after the crowd booed when he said if the money is right, then he
Oh,
want to
I
say come
heard
get
that. I
in the
was so
ring.
disappointed, friend. I was like, oh my God. Come on, you guys. Are we booing? Are we
Yes,
booing the king?
yes, yes,
I
because
know.
he
It was
had the
embarrassing.
opportunity to answer the question and say, yes, I want David Benavidez next. If he wins his next fight, it's me and him in September.
They can boo all they want to. You know what they still gonna do? We kept talking about the promotion for this fight. I said all Canelo has to do is say, I'm finna fight. And guess what? And guess what happened? He had a bullshit opponent because y'all is sold on Jaime McGee, not me. I ain't never thought he was shit. He had 40 professional fights, ain't never fought nobody, ain't never been tested. And if Derevinchenko was a little bit healthier, a couple of years healthy, he would have beat his fucking ass. So I'm not taking nothing away. The king said he fighting. David, get in the ring. He didn't. Ill, brother, ill. Get your ass in the ring. I don't give a fuck if you got a fight coming up. Get in there and talk your shit.
You know, I'm going to give you that. But I still feel like if he was really about that, when they asked him with the microphone in his mouth, in his face about David, he would have been very cut and dry about that being the fight that he wants. Not about if the money is right, I'll fight anybody. If the money is right. Come on, Canelo. You the king. You told us you could do what the fuck you want to do. Do you or do you not want to fight David Benavidez? That's the question. I don't think he want this smoke, but we shall see. However, last night, Jaime did much, much better than I anticipated. He put on a really good, he gave a really good effort. I wasn't a fan of this fight. Nobody asked for this fight, but like you said, he has a stacked padded record. He's undefeated. If he ain't ready now, he was never gonna be ready. I was more impressed with the fact that he was able to get up, shake the cobwebs off, finish the round, and actually finish the fight. I was shocked at that. But what I did notice was after he got knocked down, and this is true for everybody, y'all, he had to go through a series of building himself back up to not get hit and caught again. So I could see him in his mind trying to get himself back built up, but it took steam off his punches. He wasn't all the way in with sitting down on his punches anymore because he got caught the way he got caught. So it took steam off of his punches. We all know Canelo got a steel fucking chin. So you're going to have to hurt him at some point to keep him from trying to hurt you. And he just didn't have enough oomph on his punches. But what he did, though, what I was shocked at more than anything was Canelo actually matched Jaime's volume, because that's what I was nervous about for Canelo. I thought Jaime's volume would have been a problem for him, if anything. And in the first 3 rounds, it actually was. He was getting the fuck off on Canelo, actually. He wasn't hurting him, but he was touching his ass up, giving him something to think about. But Canelo, being the professional, having the experience, he took his opportunity to counter. And when I say he countered on the money. And that baby had to go and lay that thing down, regroup, gather himself, and finish the round. I was shocked that he was able to finish the round. A for effort, as far as I'm concerned, because I did not think Jaime was going to be able to make it through that fight. But he got on up, got himself together. And I just want to say to all the corner people, because I'm big on corner people and knowing what to do when your fighter is in the corner. I just want y'all to take notice of the water that's getting poured on top of heads after rounds, okay, to get your fighter back, to get him rejuvenated, all of those things. I want folks' corners to pay attention to that. Even if the fighter ain't buzzed and shook, water on the head, cold, get your guy up. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Canelo for getting the victory. But I'm telling you right now, if Canelo fights anybody other than David Benavidez, bar him winning, winning his next fight on June 15th, which is what we about to get into. David wins that fight next month. If Canelo fights anybody else in September other than David Benavidez, he catching hell from me, okay? And if he even think about saying he's trying to fight Edward Berlanga, I'm going to have a major problem. Major. Because I really want Caleb Plant to knock his ass the fuck out. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of Berlanga. Sick of Edward Scissorhands. He gets on my nerves, okay? Sick of him. Anyway, you want to say anything else about Canelo?
No, I don't want to say anything about Canelo. I want to tell Caleb Plant, my light-skinned brother in Christ, I need you to put a statement, not just any statement. I need you to put a statement. Put the light-skinned brothers back on the map.
Why is she calling this man a light-skinned
Be his ass, cuz he act and talk and walk like a light skin. You have to put on for the city because he ain't gonna fight nobody else. So you gonna have to take it upon the light skinned brethren and have a community meeting, and they touch you and give you all the power and beat his ass. Because I just don't like the way it's the overence abuse of the N-word. The only person that can over abuse that shit like that is me, friend. I'm the only person that can say it like that. Somebody need to Kendrick Lamar his ass and revoke his N-word passes.
I too want the Caleb Plant Berlanga fight. Caleb, I know that you're giving him what you're giving him, but Caleb still is a pilgrim. He's just, cool pilgrim.
He a John B. Pilgrim.
He a John B. Cool pilgrim.
Okay, well he a light skin because John B. light skin, friend. They wouldn't call John B no white boy. John B was a light skinned African American.
No, he was
Yes, he was.
not. No,
Yes, he was.
no,
Yes, he was.
absolutely.
Yes, he was, friend. You just
Araceli,
don't believe it. He was,
Araceli,
friend.
Araceli.
John B, the John B, he had waves, friend.
He did not. He had a slick down
It
seat.
was way. It was yeah, friend. It was waves. My little brain back then was telling me what I saw, and I still ain't grew up. So I'm still telling you what my little brain saw. He had waves, friend. He was a light skinned African American. Range. Range, friend. Range.
I just want to know how your eyes saw waves, and I know I
I
saw
don't
a
know.
slick down straight.
Because I'm silly. I see shit I ain't supposed to see all the time. And I don't know if it's right, but I see it. I saw it. Let me go back and look. Let me make sure I wasn't tripping. Cause I promise you, John B had waves, friend. I ain't
Friend,
dumb.
he did not. He just was real
Let me go
soulful,
look. I'm
but
gonna
he
go look.
did not have waves, big dog.
Okay. Light skinned people are soulful, friend.
Him, Travis Kelsey, Caleb
No, no,
Plant,
no, 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 no,
John
no, no, no,
B.
no.
They
No,
all
no, no,
in
no,
the
no, no,
same
no, 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 no. You
pilgrim.
will not include that Kelsey boy in this because he cut that fucking beard off and you know what he turned into? A hee-haw and pilgrim. Stop that. No, ma'am.
What
He
kind of
don't no, a
pilgrim?
hee-haw and pilgrim.
Y'all, this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I need help. I need help. I need
Oh, okay. It wasn't waves and it was kind of light on the side. But you know what?
exactly.
Okay, well, you know what he got?
That's all I'm saying. He just was, he had a
But
soul.
okay, but now when it grew out, it's curly like he got a little curl friend. He okay. I'm gonna show you. He's looking very light skinned now in his older age because hell no. It was straight at first and fading on the side. He got that curly light skinned man when he get out of a old relationship. Here you go.
I'm not. Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. He looked like your brother. I feel like I need to get my lick back because lashes has really been ringing in the back of my head. And the fact that your family don't get to see me that much, but when they do, they call me that shit. It hurt me. So look at it. Don't even look, friend. Pick up your phone and look at it right now.
Girl, stop. Goodbye. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
not with
leaving. Okay,
you today. I'm not. I'm not. I'm
it's
so not
cool.
with you today.
It's
Listen,
cool.
let's get to the shit. Okay. Congratulations, uh, Canelo Alvarez. Mm, congratulations. But yesterday, before the fight, there was a press conference. Okay. There's a press conference that happened that took place also in Las Vegas. Okay. Press conference was for the fight that's happening on June 15th. Two of my favorites. David Benavidez Jr. He's going to be the co-main event going against a gentleman named Alexander
I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He got one of
Vozdik.
them
Vozdik, I think.
Vosdick. It's
Vozdik.
like Vosdick, like that.
Vozdik,
Yeah.
Vozdik. Something like that. That is who David Benavidez will be fighting, and he will be fighting at 175 pounds. Okay. David has decided he is not going to chase Canelo Alvarez. If Canelo wants to honor his mandatory, he'd be happy to come back down and whoop that ass at 168. But he ain't finna be running him down, trying to beg for no damn fight from somebody who obviously is ducking him. So he's moving up to 175. He's going to be the co-main event. The main event is going to be Gervonta Davis versus our guy, friend of the show, Frank Martin. A lot of people aren't very familiar with Frank. Those of you who come here weekly, you guys get to see Frank probably more than others. He visits our show a lot. But Frank is very low key, doesn't talk a lot. not a rah-rah kind of dude. So a lot of people were very eager to see how he was going to approach this first press conference. Okay, this is his first time being on this big of a stage. Everybody was really eager to see how he was going to react to all the bright lights and how he was going to react to being face to face with Gervonta Tank Davis. Friend, it was big energy in the building yesterday. Real big energy. First of all, we had to wait for forever for the dadgum press conference to start. I guess folks like to get their hair braided at the last minute. So I guess that's what we was waiting on. I don't know. But the presser finally got started. And I want to know what your thoughts were. Because I just feel like folks was trying to put us in a mix a little bit. But go ahead. I'm finna give you the flow. I want to hear what you got to say. I'm putting my.
You know what, friend? I really don't even have much to say because I've sat back, looked at everything that everybody had to say. Frank just scared. Hear y'all tell it. Frank was mortified. Hear Tank tell it. Um, Frank is rather quiet. I know you guys. I guess maybe Ghost eluded a lot of y'all. It did. Ghost went completely over a lot of people's head because they caught him walking through the MGM going to his room with Derek, and somebody was asking him some questions, and like I seen somebody retweet the shit, and they were like, he's giving nervous energy already. I wonder what y'all wanted to do, like rip his shirt off and start flexing. I'm gonna whoop this. Well, like I was confused at what they wanted at like almost midnight. None of my business on how y'all do stuff, but this nervous energy and scared. I don't think nobody is scared of anybody in this situation. Gervonta did exactly what I thought he was gonna do: be a silver tooth child. Um, it was very silver tooth, very apparent. And if you ever wondered what a silver tooth child looked like as an adult, you got to see it live in action yesterday. That's what they turned into do Tank. Um, I don't know, friend. I necessarily don't really have any thoughts about it. The people have convinced him that he is unbeatable. And it's crazy. He got up there and talked all that shit at the presser and then got on these different interviews afterward and was like kind of almost recanting your statements. Like you be deleting them tweets. But I don't know, friend. I honestly don't know. Come back. No, because your face has to be here this whole entire time. Cause you a part of this. You in this shit too. Um, Me and my friend, we just stay out the way. I don't know why y'all be picking at us so much. Like it's going to I don't know what the play is. I'm confused at how we be getting involved in everybody else's shit. Um, all I can say is I'm proud that he was able to hold his own because the biggest thing was those lights would be too bright up there. He didn't get up there and stutter. He was very, very, very well spoken. He answered the questions how they were supposed to be answered, redirected the attention back to him how he was supposed to. Because people love adding in the camp and where's Arrow? Like y'all, he not worried about none of that shit. He worried about whooping up on y'all boy. Y'all worried about that shit. Um, Tank. Tank was Tank. He is a mastermind in getting in the nigga head. He will do it. And he will find random things to say to get in a nigga head to make him think. He good at this shit. He good at this shit. Javante is good at this shit. I don't think anybody give him enough credit, but like he really is Adrian Brahma in his prime with that shit talking. Um, everything, everything was everything, friend. It went how I expected it to win. Like I was expecting for a fight to break out, and I'm not even gonna cap to you. I was waiting for a fight to break out because somebody can't keep his hands to himself. You had something to say? Okay.
Oh yeah. I thought it was a really good press conference. But I must say, I was a little bit taken aback. I've watched Tank Davis in his previous press conferences. I don't think I've ever seen him this boisterous. I've never seen him this animated. I've never seen him this talkative. I don't know if it's because he is actually totally free of Mayweather and the reins have been taken off of him, and this is like the real Gervonta. I'm not sure because I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is big Baltimore energy," and so I'm like, "Okay, well, look at Tank with a little bit of personality. Okay, Tank. Okay, Gervonta. Cool. Is this the real you? Please stand up. Okay, okay." So I wasn't upset about it. I was surprised at it actually. Typically, Tank, he's pretty quiet. He doesn't talk a lot, but he had a lot to say yesterday. And so to me, and I may be wrong, but to me, that seemed a little bit out of character for him. So I don't know. Maybe that's the real him. I don't know. But his yesterday's attitude or performance or whatever that was, it seemed a little bit out of character for him. Because he always say he likes to stay off the scene. He quiet. He's to himself. But yesterday he was on 10. He was turned all the way up. So I don't know if that was to get in Frank's head, so to speak, or whatever.
I don't
But
think that shit worked though, friend.
it didn't. I mean, I don't
Because
know.
like the scariest factor of a person is when they not respond to you the way you want. Like
It
I
was he was poking. It was like he was poking, 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 and he wasn't really getting the response that he thought he was gonna get. Frank is really a mild mannered, quiet guy. That's just who he is. You can piss him off, but even with him being pissed off, he's not rah 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 like that. He just not like that. So I saw a lot of people saying the lights is too bright for him. Well, this is actually his first big, huge fight. I don't understand. I don't really know what people were expecting from him. But he was himself pretty much. That's what I expect from him. If he had been doing a lot of stuff that he doesn't normally do, I would have been a little bit concerned. But that's Frank all the time. So he did him. So I was happy with the press conference. I was actually happy with how he handled himself. Like you said, even with the little digs that Tank threw his way, he wasn't rattled. He wasn't off kilter. It was nothing like that. Like he said, I appreciate the opportunity, but you fucked up though. Yeah, you done fucked up. And it almost seemed like Tank kind of threw a little temper tantrum. This is my shit. This is my shit right here. It's mine. This is my shit. You gotta come through me. And Frank was like, yeah, you the top guy right now. And in order for me to be the guy, I gotta go through the top guy. I'm coming to take your shit. I don't have to yell it. I don't have to scream it to make you believe it. We're gonna find out on the 15th. So I enjoyed it. Both gentlemen brought it in different ways. I just thought that Tank wasn't the normal Tank that I'm used to seeing. And I'm not saying that's not his normal self. It's just not the normal Tank I see during press
how
conferences.
you trying to act like Ryan and I don't like that shit. Be yourself, my nigga. You ain't got to do all that. All that renting and tweeting and showing up to the gym, acting crazy. You don't be doing that shit. You really out the way, just like everybody else. Like Tank a weirdo like myself. I know a weirdo when I see one. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't the normal. Tank be on that shit, but not like that. He know how to kick it to you in a subtle fucking manner. It was just over the top yesterday, and this fight sold. The face off stole the fight.
Immediately.
Cause let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all this is fixing to bring a new fan that y'all ain't seen, y'all finna see a whole lot of fucking women show up on the scene for this fucking fight because they have taken this shit and made it their own. And when I say made it their own, it's a video, shout out to Danny Boxing that he put up. It got 6.5 million views. And out of those 6.5 million views, I can guarantee you 4 of them are for women because out of the 2,000 retweets, all of majority of them were women. So y'all finna see a new fan after this fucking fight because they are like really running this shit up. After that face off, like the views on that shit was going up. I started watching it from the beginning. Like it went from like 1,000. We got to 1,000. It went from 1,000 to like 2,000, 2,000 to 5,000. I want to say it got up to 27,000 views. I hadn't went back to look at it to see what the views look like on it now, but I know at like 27,000 people were watching it on the platform I was watching on. That don't account for everywhere else they were watching that shit. It's gonna be one of them ones. It was crazy, and it was what I was expecting.
I'm not gonna say it was what I was expecting, but it was a really good press conference. It did what it was supposed to do. Got the eyes on the fight. People who did not know who Frank Martin was are like, oh, okay, I kind of like this guy. And really and honestly, a lot of people are thinking he must be some, he must. We might not know him, but whoever this dude is, he got Tank acting a little different. So it must be, it must gonna be some good shit. So it's getting the eyes, even the people who don't know who Frank is, thinking that this is like a cherry pick, something of that sort. It's getting them interested in the fight. So it actually did do what it was supposed to do. And kudos to Tank. Kudos to Tank for bringing the big energy that I wasn't used to seeing. Kudos to him. I'm going to read these super chats. That's Bodisi says, Bodisi the late bloomer says, one thing I didn't like was DJ laughing. Okay, I missed that part. I missed that. What was he laughing about? Come back, Bodisi, and you're going to have to super chat it, but tell me what you're talking about because I missed it. Tevis Smith says Tank never talks this much at his press conferences. He's the one who might be a little nervous. That's what I was thinking. But if you say something like that, you hating or you reaching or whatever. I just wasn't used to seeing him like that. But hey.
And Bella, the girls do love Tank because I'm gonna tell you they are in them threads and comments calling that man a power bottom. I'm not bullshit, boy. That shit was fucking me up. I was like, "Hello, what's going on? Are y'all all right?" They didn't. If you watch the face off with the volume down, the energy is very.
That didn't look right to me. I didn't like him doing it.
And then I was like, "What's going on with the fucking lips here?" I watched it. I had to get it from my own perspective because I watched it with the volume. And then I went back and listened to the girls, and the girl was like, "If you watch it without the volume,
not the girls, the
girls. If you go back and listen to the girls, watch it without the volume, I got a vibe." I was like, "Okay, all right."
I ain't putting that on nobody, but
I ain't putting it on nobody. I'm telling you what the girls is saying on Twitter.
Yeah, that was the men say. Mo 2013 says, out and about, gotta catch the replay. Salute to the queen. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, y'all. Thank you, Mo. Thank you. You shopping? You grocery shopping? What we cooking this week? Thank you so much. And Freddie Boss 7, hey Freddie, he says Tank is only acting like this because he's fighting a black fighter this time. He got that pit bull syndrome. You know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure, but this fight has definitely brought out a different side of Tank's personality. And so, interesting. They did a whole press run yesterday. They both were on Wallow and Gilly. I think Tank did an interview with Najee. So they did a nice little press run yesterday in Vegas to, get it popping. They're going to be dropping interviews and whatnot. So, we got about 6 good weeks, 5-6 good weeks until the showdown. I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait. I love the fact that Frank was in that thing, not backing down at all. It was nothing that Gervonta was going to say, nothing that he was going to do, nothing that he was going to do that was going to move Frank off his square. I thought it was very interesting that even after the the press conference, you know, when they left, walking through the hotel and whatnot, they got into a little kerfuffle then, and that's when Tank threw another, you know, temper tantrum. This is my shit. He wants everybody to know that this is his shit.
Frank
Baby, we
said, I'm
know
gonna take this shit from you.
it is your shit. Enjoy it for the time
Enjoy.
being,
That's all
because
you got.
on the 15th, Frank said he was taking his shit. That's what the man said. So I love the energy from both fellas. Very contrasting energy, but I love it all the same. Um, let's see, we got more super chats. Thank y'all. Um, let's see, we have Tevis Smith. He says, or it could be that he feels like he has to do the talking because he knows Frank ain't gonna talk to sell the fight like Rolly or Ryan did. And maybe so. And if that is so, that shows maturity on Tank's part because he's been here before. You know, this is not his first rodeo under these spotlights. And so if that's the case, then kudos to him for doing that, for knowing that, and for taking the lead in selling the fight. And you could very well be right on the money with that, Tevis. That could definitely be the case. Tough Glove Boxing. Hey, he says Frank called his bluff on the video. Didn't he though? Did y'all
But
see
see,
that?
if you say that you a hater and no he didn't, he a nervous ass nigga, don't say nothing. I want every like it's so crazy to see how this shit work. Tank is unbeatable in these people's eyes. And I want y'all to keep that same energy. Cause I know y'all think Frank don't have a fucking chance in the world. Y'all overlooking him just like he is. Cause he got up on that goddamn right out of the presser and started talking about when he fights Shakur next. You might be fighting him next. Maybe.
I love how folks overlook their opponents. They say that, but then they get back there and they start saying stuff that make you know. I would if it were me, if I were a guy and I'm about to fight somebody, I wouldn't be back there touching on his arm talking about you too swole. Is what? Why is you concerned about my muscles? Why are you what? Why you? This is like the second or third time I'd heard somebody from the camp talk about this man's body and muscles and stuff. And he
His
keep
face structure. Y'all over there looking at him. Cause y'all
no,
sure got some stuff.
no, Jason. There is no rehydration clause.
No.
No,
They
no.
were looking at how big he was just that's what Gilly said on the show a while ago. He was like, I'm looking at him. He's just big.
Yeah,
Y'all keep thinking
yeah,
this shit finna go how y'all think it's gonna go.
yeah, yeah. I just, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Muscle slow you down. Okay, well, we gonna see. We sure enough
He a
gonna see.
6'9" guy boxing gym. He a 6'9" guy. Freaky ass nigga. All that.
Yeah. Well, Latoya Top Dog girl, I hope so. I hope he do what you say he gonna do, Mr. Complete Fighter. I hope. I listen. If he does, bless him. Bless him. I want him to show the world he is who he say he is. He gonna have to show me though. This is the first fight where he really gonna have to put. This is the first fight he know that, because that's why his energy is like this. He know that. He know. And what he's really counting on, and what his fans are counting on, which is cracking me up, is the fact that Frank started fighting at 15 and he started fighting at 7. And he has all this experience and blah, blah, blah. Cool, 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 cool. With that experience comes miles on your body. But okay, experience. We're going to see on the 15th. We're going to see. We shall see. Mr. Mont. Mr. Rahman says, what gets me with the little ninja is he always acting like a street ninja. But how you get a street ninja? How you become a street ninja if you've been in the gym since you was 5? There's a difference in a project ninja and a street ninja. And when did it become cool? Why? You from the suburbs. Where did that come from? Where did that come
He
from?
said, then he went back and said, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. But Boxing Barbecue, I want to answer your question.
What's his
He
question?
said, he said he wants to know what Frank meant when he said he watched the way Tank walked. Before he said that, he said, I've been watching him. I watch everything he do. I watch the way, I know how he walked. He didn't say I watched the way he walked.
Yeah.
He said I know how you walk.
I know how you walk. Meaning he knows everything about him. He's been studying him. That's
Basically.
what he meant. And in another interview later on, that's what he said. He's been studying him down to the way he walks. He knows everything about him. That's what he meant. Capiche? So yeah, I think it's going to be a very interesting fight. I know a lot of y'all think it's just easy money, and I ain't never seen no much. Hold on, let me see, because Latanya in here want to be seen. Latanya say I ain't never seen so much hate on your man who made it out the hood using his hands. Who's hating, sweetheart? Who's hating?
You know what's be crazy? Y'all coming here over there from that little fucking little Rise podcast and be coming over here talking shit. So
What
let's
what
clue
is
you in. Over here, we call Gervonta our silver tooth nephew.
okay? So
You
then
know what that means? I just
I'm glad you brought that up, Latoya.
that same Devin that Frank don't want to fight. I
No,
mean that Tank don't want to fight.
Latoya. Latoya says your favorite fighter just got exposed, Devin. Latoya. So are you on the Tank bandwagon that those PEDs, that's something that you're not gonna acknowledge, or you just gonna stand with Tank in defending Ryan because of the PED usage, and that it just couldn't possibly be, and those 3 pounds overweight just didn't mean anything, and Devin is just trash ass, and just trash ass. That's
The
what you're saying.
Baltimore sex workers finna get on the fucking loose. Cause I said I wasn't gonna come in here and say anything, but apparently I must choose violence today. First things first.
Latoya.
Y'all can't decide.
Latoya, his jaw isn't broken, sweetheart. You be rolling with them stories, Latoya.
Yeah, that's what they be telling them over there on that little bullshit ass fucking show. They be
Latoya.
over there watching they be fucking sucking Tank dick because
Not
they can't get off on nothing else. Y'all be weird. Y'all be calling us
and
weird,
y'all,
but like,
please don't block Latoya. Let Latoya
no,
get
let
her
Latoya say whatever she
yeah.
gonna
Let
say
Latoya get her
because
shit out.
y'all be doing the most for a guy that don't do the most for y'all. They got a whole podcast. I ain't seen him over there once.
Oh, she the same bitch that's been talking about you? Oh, blast her bitch ass to
Wait, no,
smithereens.
no, 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 don't block her. Don't block her.
No,
Shoot,
block her. Cause I know
oh,
who
okay.
is that the one who got up on your platform with that bullshit? Blast that hoe. I know
The
exactly
little stud.
the shim.
Baby, I know you fucking
Yeah,
lying.
blast her.
Let young
Blast
MA
her.
stay because I
Blast
seen
her to
what she looked like.
smithereens then. Yeah.
I know that's not
Blast
who it
that bitch to
was,
smithereens then. Yeah. Get the fuck on. Get your ass the
ma'am.
fuck on. Yeah.
You need to go pull the strap out of them boxes and stop
Yeah.
wearing it every
Yeah.
day because you
Get
getting to
your
be
ass the
too
hell on.
much.
Coming over here with
Hmm.
that bullshit. Get your ass the fuck on. You should have changed your name, bitch, because you get no play over here.
Y'all be crazy and wild to like show up to places unannounced, thinking y'all gonna come and talk shit somewhere where y'all should have let her stay. I was gonna give her that workout, and
No,
then y'all
she
could have kicked
she
her out.
she's still here. She could still see, but the bitch can't type though. You not finna be
Young
in the chat
ma'am,
typing
no,
shit.
I need to see the replies because I remember her getting on up on that show And she had so much rah-rah to say. And then she got in the comments and was like, I just had to show. What did you show? You need a retwist and a bath because you look like you smoked tons of Newports from what I saw. I'm disgusted in you, but you're not going to get much airtime here. I'm going to get you, I'll see you on another channel and we'll have a discussion. Because I don't like when people can't talk back to me. I want you to talk back. I feed off that. It gives me good energy.
She ain't gonna do the shit over here. She won't do it over here. Ramsey X says, my sisters got the best interactive show in the game. Thank you so much. He says, keep climbing. Get the likes up, chat. Salute. Thank you, Ramses. Thank you. Let's see what else. Boxing fan times 4. He says, yep, Latakia. And who is this? Rep the Steel City. Rep the Steel City. Okay. He says, Frank, make stop tank. I'm trying to tell you, don't tell nobody nothing. Don't tell nobody nothing. Because he is unbeatable. He is unstoppable. Frank ain't got a chance. He ain't the one. He ain't it. He ain't had the experience. He can't do it. He ain't the one. He ain't it. He looking forward to fight Shakur because he finna just step all on Frank. That's what they saying. Lord forbid. Lord forbid is all I know.
You know what be fucking me up? Y'all be doing this shit for free. Y'all ain't getting no money off this shit. Ain't nobody giving y'all no money to say this shit. Y'all sitting up in y'all house, probably got roaches, festering about some people y'all don't know. And y'all not even getting paid to say some of the shit that y'all saying. Like, y'all actually saying that shit for free. That shit is crazy to me that y'all be in y'all homes thinking and saying the stuff that y'all be saying with no money behind it. It's poor. It's poverty. And hide the money. There's poor people in here because what the fuck y'all own?
Craziness. Troll behavior.
Not the fact that y'all doing this shit for free. And big deal, you about to get the lights turned on you because I see you want some attention today. And I didn't get to get Latoya. But I can get you in Latoya's place.
BFTV Sports. Thank you, sweetheart. He says, I love my family. You, man, say, I don't play that shit at all. Thank you, honey. Thank you. But yeah, I did want to touch on that though, because I saw a little clip of Mr. Davis, and we have been going back and forth. For those of y'all who don't know, who are not on Twitter and whatnot, we had a small back and forth with Mr. Davis last weekend. I think it was Thursday and Friday. We were going back and forth a little bit. But my issue, and we like Tank over here. Y'all know we like Tank. Now he ain't my favorite, but I don't hate him. And I typically always
He one of my favorites.
He one of her favorites.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Now I'm not finna go out on that hill. I like him, but he ain't one of my favorites. But I never pick against him. This is the first fight that I've actually ever picked against Tank. Ever. But I was really upset with him about the defense of Ryan Garcia. Like, I don't have no issue. I know that it's bad blood with him and Devin. Got it. Cool. Y'all ain't never gonna like each other. Cool. You want to troll him for losing? Got it. Cool. Troll on. But for him to come out and defend Ryan Garcia as if they cool like that, and as if Ryan is a solid individual, and as if there's no way he could have cheated. They have set him up. Y'all don't see the play. This blind defense of Ryan Garcia. So much so that you going out on a limb to say you ain't never using Vada no more. Like, you going way out on a limb for Ryan Garcia. That is what threw me so much. I could not believe. I lost a tad bit of respect for Tank during that whole thing. And I love boxing. I love any boxer that gets in the ring. Even Ryan Garcia. I don't like him at all. But he's a boxer. He gets in the ring. Any respect I had for him has gone out the window because he's a fucking cheater. He's a liar. He's a deceiver. He's a manipulator. And I can't stand him at this point. But most anybody who's a boxer who gets in the ring, I have a level of respect for them. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. With the shenanigans in the defense of Ryan Garcia that Tank Davis went out of his way to show, I lost some respect for him for that. I really did. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all because it was just not necessary. You didn't even have to. You didn't have to insert yourself. That ain't your fight. Like you could shit on Devin for losing all day long. Cool. He did not get out the way of the left. I ain't got no complaints with that because he didn't. He fought the wrong fucking fight. He did. But for you to get your little ass all on social media, which you never hardly do, like he that's not even him. But to make it a point to get on social media to defend Ryan Garcia, it's like you defending your W or something. It's just weird and strange, and I ain't like it. Friend, how did you feel about that whole situation?
I don't like it. I don't have shit to say about it. He know exactly what he doing. He trying to get them fucking weirdos that was supporting Ryan Garcia on his team because he gonna double back and fight Ryan Garcia. Big fucking boom, big fucking bam. I don't like it. Be yourself. Be yourself every time you get in front about somebody. You don't have to change up. Be you. And everybody's like, that's just how he. I don't like that shit. Just be you. You knocked Ryan Garcia out. Regardless of how you did it, you know he a big fucking bitch. So you put him on a rehydration clause. Good for fucking you. You were safe about your own shit. But defending this nigga, he was cheating. You're a little weird for that. Nah, I mean, whoever you friends with outside of you friends with, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But don't get up there and defend that cheating shit. Like, do you want to fight Devin? You still can fight Devin. Devin ain't got one L. Like, you defending Ryan like you don't want to fuck with Devin. But if I say that, I'm just a hating ass bitch. But you know, that's all I am is just a hating ass bitch. I'm very confused at how this boxing stuff works. I don't like the fact that he was defending Ryan, but go off. If that's what you're gonna do, Tank, I ain't got nothing to say. Just be prepared for what's in front of you June the 15th, because you looking everywhere else except for that big. Don't do it to yourself, fam. Don't do it to yourself.
BFTV came back in here. He said they on Harry Hines right now, slurping for free. Yes, they on the stroll. If y'all don't know what Harry Hines is, that's exact. They on the stroll, slurping exactly right now. That's what they do. It just threw me. It threw me. I didn't expect that from him. He's doing a lot of things that I didn't necessarily expect from him. I don't know if this is to sell the fight, but friend, I think you said a thing. I think you said a thing. I think that Tank defending Ryan, and Ryan, I think being on the brink of a suspension, he gonna have to sit down. But Tank going out of his way to defend Ryan feels like to me he's campaigning for those weird, crazy Ryan fans to become supporters of his since he's defending him. And so that's the only thing that I could logically think of that as to why he may be going out of his way to defend him like that. That's the only thing that I can think of. Maybe he wants to gain some of Ryan's fans from defending him so strongly. And if he's doing that for that reason, then I lost a little bit more respect for him because he doesn't need to do that. He's Tank Davis. He's the one. He's the great ape. He's the big ape. So why would you need to do that? They love you anyway. All you have to do is go in there and do what you keep doing, which is winning. You didn't. There was no need to do that. But go off. I don't know. Go off. And then the crazy part is he had the audacity to say he'll fight Ryan at 140. Girl, I said, you got to be shitting me. I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. I know you was fucking lying. But okay. Anyway, is there anything else we missed, chat? Is there anything? Oh, I think Boxing and Barbecue asked the question, Nik. Nik, are you picking Frank with your heart, or are you picking him because you really think he can win? Both, both, both. Boxing and Barbecue, both. But I would be very honest when we do the pick'ems for this fight. I'm going to be very honest. I'll be honest with you tonight, because of everything that you guys think and everything that you guys say and everything that he says about himself. Tank Davis is supposed to win this fight. He's supposed to. He's supposed to win. I just don't think he is. Sorry. I don't. But we gonna see. Anything? Oh. Mr. Keggy. The Keggy. Wilder versus Zhang, June 1st. Now the main event. We saw that on we talked about that this past Friday, when we found out Beterbiev hurt himself. So, no, those are two different cards, huh? Is that the same card? Is
think
Bivol?
that's the same card, friend.
No, it's not the same card. Who was supposed to be the main event on that Devontae Day? I think was, I don't know. I don't know. Cut West, I don't think it's going to the scorecards. Mr. Keggy said it was the same card. So Bivol is not going to be the main event anymore? Oh, wow. So they going to make Bivol the co-main event, and they going to make Zhang and Deontay Wilder the main event without it being a title fight. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah. Skill wise, yeah. We'll talk about it when it gets closer to the fight. Boxing and Barbecue. We will discuss it. Yes. What else? Is there anything else that we missed, friend? We missed anything else? Well, guys, tomorrow morning we have Monster Inoue and Luis Nery. Let's see. Anything else y'all want to discuss before we get on out of here this fine Sunday evening? What fight card is next, Bella? Is it Longman Cambosis? That's next. Bodizzi. Oh, Bodizzi, you sure said a word. And friend, I got to get your opinion about this. Bodizzi says, I was surprised to see AB yesterday. Were you, friend?
No, I wasn't surprised to see Brother Love. I wasn't, with his shoulders. I wasn't surprised to see Brother Love at all. Glad he showed up for his brother. He gonna need all the support he can get, since he didn't have nobody there with him.
Ain't that what he said?
That's what he said. And y'all, that's what he said. He came by himself. He ain't had nobody with me. Meanwhile, he hugged up with AB in the house. Y'all, fuck y'all, all y'all. I meant what I said. Y'all keep that same energy, and I see all y'all, and I'm sitting here. I can't even pay attention because I'm screenshotting comments. Because I promise you, Gervonta fucking Tank Davis better do every fucking thing y'all say he gonna do. Because if he don't, when I come back in here, y'all thought that y'all got on my ass for how Bud did Errol. The way my feet is gonna be on y'all fucking neck. You ain't gonna be able to breathe, not even a little bit. I'm gonna try to decapitate you with my toes. I mean that. I put that on my granny. I mean that. Y'all talking about betting with a heart and Tank is special and Tank is this and Tank is that.
He the one.
Tank, he better be every fucking thing. And I say that in the calmest voice that I could possibly have, because I want y'all to know how serious I am. He better do every fucking thing y'all say. Because if he don't,
I remember you saying, Fundura was gonna get beat the fuck up. I just remember you saying that. Hey man, listen, JP City. He says, did y'all see Two Tone the Superstars video today?
Let's not talk about the motherfucking large back. Cause then we really gonna have a problem. I got time before we go. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all be grown ass fucking men, 40-year-old men in girl fucking beef. Y'all get on this show, y'all tell me all you do is shit on Clarissa. That's all you do is talk about Clarissa. But y'all don't be showing up when I be defending her. My comments be empty when I be on niggas' neck behind Clarissa. But y'all all show up to have something to say to a bitch when I'm on her ass. Strange and motherfucking crazy to me how that shit works. Where y'all was at today when Two Tone was calling her a fucking bitch? Where was any of y'all at? I know where the fuck I was. I was on Twitter calling Two Tone a motherfucking large back barilla. That's where I was. Where was y'all at? Y'all think it's cute as grown ass men to get on the internet and be arguing with girls and shit, equal opportunity and shit? Go build something. Women supposed to gossip. And unless you a bitch, I need you to stay out my way. Be clear. And y'all be clear when y'all be talking to me. Cause y'all, I don't have respect for nobody. I talk to y'all how I talk to y'all because I don't have no respect for nobody. Ain't nobody gonna beat me up. Y'all out, he out of fucking pocket for calling that bitch, that girl, a goddamn bitch. Because I often say calling that bitch a bitch. I have a bitch problem. That's my word of choice. My sister know me. When I talk to her outside of here, I have frequent flyer language, okay? But what I'm telling y'all is like, art, do it a little bit. But you went in the studio and dropped a diss tape, and then you want her to respond and rap back with you. And don't say you did that shit for Alicia. Let me tell y'all, Alicia got the one motherfucking goon on her team that she can't go without. She got a motherfucker on her team so tough, she don't have to worry about a nigga getting in the diss track in the studio doing a diss track and shit. I control the motherfucking media from my own goddamn Twitter when I need be. She don't need no dudes jumping in no girl beef for her. She got enough girls to be doing the shit for her. You niggas is moist
And corny. Just a
and
fucking
corny.
cornball.
Y'all
Like,
scaring the hoes. I say that shit often. Ain't no women in boxing because you men scare the bitches away. They don't want y'all let them get a whiff of y'all. Eat quick. Y'all scaring the women. And they let me know y'all ain't got no women at home.
I mean, I have so much to say, but I'm not going to entertain them because I don't want to give folks clout on my platform. But he just, if you know who we talking about, you know who we talking about. This guy who says they never should have let him in boxing, and I totally agree because he's a moron. But it's just a caricature. And I know maybe it's everything is entertainment and blah blah blah, but like, dude, you lost a few pounds and now you feel like you at bad bitch
You
weight.
went from a large back to a medium fucking back, and we gotta respect you. Your back still got a motherfucking space on it, a big one. Stay out of fucking girl business. I tell y'all that shit all the time. Be fucking men. You like arguing with women? Cool. I'm not gonna interrupt that. But when it's two girls beefing and then you come slide in the middle of beef and turn your back to a bitch to tell a bitch you finna whoop her ass, you're weird to me. Y'all ain't got to do all that. And like he got some decent fucking content. I like some of the shit that he be doing, but your back too big to be in girl shit. And if you want to be a female, go do pull a Ryan Garcia, say you identify as a woman, then get in the studio and do your fucking thing. Until then, my nigga, stay in your fucking wide back ass place.
It just was silly. And the thing is, you can ask for the fight. You can say, hey, we want to see the fight. You can do that. But to like the insulting in the video that he put up, dude, no, don't do that. Be better than that. Just be better than that.
Don't be. Y'all just showing everybody who y'all really are. And like I said, y'all ain't got no her. And a lot of people that be keeping up the shit either got a space up in this motherfucker or it's gone fucking completely.
It's just
Y'all don't have to do the shit that y'all be doing to sell y'all shit. Just be yourself.
and
And
that
if
might
that's the
be
type of
him. He might be that kind of hoe ass, that just might be him. That just might be. And if
ill,
that is,
brother, ill. If that's the type of person you are, ill. Any boy that like to be in girl beef, you are gay. And I want you to come out the closet because ain't no fucking way you like to be involved in women shit because women shit is ratchet.
I just thought it was very yuck, and I did yuck. Whatever though, they tell us we don't need to be talking boxing because we women. So I guess that's how he feel. He can talk how he talk to women boxers and do what he do. But
And then no, fuck that. Cause he gotta get his goddamn glory friend cause the motherfucker was like, you shit body shaming me and you too what did he say?
he
You too
does buy
cry
coochie, boxing gyms. I believe you. He buy
yes.
coochie. You can't tell me he don't pay for coochie. I believe that because he that
His
kind of lame. He that
his
kind of
voice real
lame.
light. You know
He,
what the play is. He ain't got no
he,
bass in his
he
voice.
that
He
kind of
might be buying
lame.
ass.
He let me stop. I'm gonna stop talking about people. I'm not
Either
gonna
way,
again.
friend, don't come back at me. The bitch told me, he say, you two bowls of collard greens from being a big bag too. Then would call me Lizzo. Bitch, you and Lizzo are the same. I can afford to eat. You need to push away the table immediately. Fast. And then this fucking little dick sucking homeboys was all in my mentions. I was like, y'all going this hard for a man? I know y'all assholes is just raw. All y'all do is just bounce on dick all fucking day. I'm tired. Come back, friend. I'm done because we finna get the hell out of here. But I be really the way y'all as grown men, y'all don't feel kind of weird to be defending another dude the way y'all do. Y'all know no females to get behind and support they shit. Y'all rather hop on some niggas' dicks. Y'all weird. I had a dude tell me women need to stay out of sports. I'm sure you would rather be surrounded by a bunch of fucking meats. I know y'all like that. Sweat and meat. Y'all, that's what you want to be around. Go off. I'll back the fuck away from boxing. But y'all people be asking me for shit. But y'all rather be surrounded by these fucking boys. Cause look what we over here doing. We giving y'all good funny ass boxing content. And they be over there with the boys, glazing the fucking boys and shit. I'm done being nice to y'all.
You can't tell me he don't wear lashes and play in the mirror. You can't tell me he don't.
All that shit. Wearing panties in the dark and shit. All that shit.
You can't tell me he don't wear lashes sometimes in the comfort of his own house just to see what they look like on his face. You can't tell me that. That's just
Brother, ew.
you can't tell me. You can't tell me.
I'm tired of y'all. All y'all do is fucking twerk every fucking day. I woke up this morning, I had 15 fucking hundred messages. Do y'all know how crazy for 1,500 people to have sent me some shit while I was laid up with my beautiful brown skin king that y'all swear that I don't like dark skinned men? Do y'all know waking up to fucking 1,500 fucking messages is insane? Raw, raw, uncut assholes. That's what I see every fucking day. I'm
We,
tired of y'all, man.
throwing ass in a circle is exactly what they be doing. We ain't finna give him no name on here, but he's a gentleman that he talks boxing. He's very spicy. He steal folks' content and claim it as his own. He loves to say shit is musty and moist, and he got that from somebody else. And he done lost a few pounds, and he feel like he had bad bitch weight, and feels like that gives him the right, I guess, to go ape shit on Clarissa and ask for her to fight Alicia Baumgartner. Now we ain't saying we don't want to see that fight, but we don't need no male going out of his way to be super spicy and shit on Clarissa to make it happen.
When y'all start acting like girls? When did the boys start acting like girls? When did y'all start like doing stuff like this? Because last time I checked, men didn't even involve themselves in girl drama in this manner. Like, are we okay?
He does boxing with a
He
with that
do.
red ball in his mouth.
He
He look
do.
like he
Leather
wearing
and
black
shit.
dominatrix man. That's
Absolutely.
exactly what he look like. You can't tell me he ain't got a red ball and some fishnets. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You cannot. You cannot tell me.
And Shallow, when we start hurting their feelings, now then we the hating ass bitches. We don't know shit about boxing. We got a little bitty ass fucking channel. We not growing. We not shit. But it's a whole lot of y'all that was in here 2 years ago when we had 100 fucking followers and we went to 1,000. And then from 2 to 4,000 was a motherfucking blink and a blur because I don't even remember going to that shit. So y'all can keep hating on us from a distance. We gonna still keep putting our feet on y'all fucking neck. Y'all favorite fighters still gonna mention us on a daily at this point. Your favorite fucking fighter got our fucking names in y'all mouth. So until I need y'all to get for real. Be fucking for real when y'all come over here. Cause my friend is nice. I ain't that person. I'ma cut you up every fucking time. Cause don't come for me, I won't come for you. Don't do no bitch shit, I won't call it out. Y'all don't like when I do that. So you know what I'm saying? My friend gonna keep smiling, bringing y'all to the yard, and I'm gonna cuss you out when you get here. It's your choice to come back and enjoy the show. And apparently people enjoying the content because they keep fucking coming back. But don't be fucking weird. Stay in a man place at this point. Stay out of no, stay out of girls' business.
They don't
Not
know.
stay in a man's place. Boyfriend?
He don't know how to do that. He enjoys it there. He loves it. He loves it. Yeah. Who
Nik
else?
got a bunch of haters.
Who? I
Nita
was
got
just gonna say I got a hater. So
oh
why?
yeah.
Who
And
hates
see if
on
we
me?
start speaking on your haters, I have to snatch a big wig off.
Wait a minute. I don't even know who my haters are. That's how much I be out of tune. Who?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk.
I
We'll
know.
talk.
You
'Cause I
know who your hater is too. The
don't.
Republican wig wearer. You're motherfucking right. You know exactly who your haters are. They hate you because you like Devin. They hate you because you just phenomenal in your speech and you don't say words like, do I shall I say the word?
We'll talk. I got a big time. We'll talk.
Irregardless of what I'm
Oh.
irregardless of what I'm saying, I need y'all to know that irregardless, I got my friends back. And irregardless, I got these hands and I ain't afraid to use them. I'm gonna sit back and sip my tea, irregardless.
Y'all have a wonderful friend. Give us your closing remarks, cause we gonna
I'm
get on up
Kendrick
out.
Lamar in this motherfucker. Y'all Drake in this bitch. Don't ever fucking forget that shit. Where y'all think I ain't got nothing else, I always come out with something fucking else. Be humble. Be blessed. And bitch, if you hating, God bless your soul in my Frank Martin voice.
God bless your
Y'all,
motherfucking soul.
God bless your motherfucking soul.
Now,
Come see
y'all,
your Reaper on
y'all,
Friday.
we'll be back.
Boyfriend? Mm-hmm.
We'll be back on Friday. Y'all make sure if you are able to catch the fight tomorrow morning, okay? Inoue is in Nery. I feel like for as long as it lasts, it's gonna be a really good, exciting fight. We'll be back to discuss it all on Friday. Okay. And anything else that happens this week in boxing, we'll be discussing it on Friday and we'll be discussing the weigh-in that's coming up. We got Cambosis and Loma, I believe, this weekend coming up.
And irregardless, it's gonna be a great fucking fight. Clock that T.
We love y'all. Have a great work week. We'll see y'all on Friday. Peace and love.